where exactly is the UK's constitution? How do you or I know what the social contract is between citizen and state? Let's just say that in the UK, the answer to that question is pretty complicated. That's because, unlike most democracies in the world, the UK sits alongside just New Zealand and Israel to not have a codified constitution. This basically just means that our constitution isn't written down in one place.
Formed through evolution rather than revolution, the UK's constitution has changed slowly over time. The Magna Carta, which might have huge historical value, was written over 800 years ago. Can't really be said to be the UK's constitution. Today, the UK's constitution is an informal collection of rules and sources.
So if you wanted to know the rules that govern us or what your fundamental rights were, you wouldn't be able to find this in one place. Not on the internet, not in a book in a library.
Some parts of our constitution are written down, such as in an Act of Parliament. A few examples include a series of acts which extended the vote to working class men, then eventually to every adult. The Human Rights Act of 1998, which enshrined rights that are in the European Convention of Human Rights into UK law. And the Devolution Acts of the 90s, which saw devolved parliaments set up in Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales. Other parts of our constitution are conventions, informal agreements that aren't legally binding. The Royal Prerogative is one example of a convention, where powers that used to be vested in a monarch have been gradually handed down to the executive or government ministers. This includes the Prime Minister having the power to take the UK to war, and the power of ministers to ratify trade deals.
Right now, because we don't have a codified constitution, the rules that govern us aren't really accessible to the public.
In our democracy, if we don't all have access to the rules of the game, the public can't properly hold the government to account.
And for those rules that are conventions, they essentially amount to gentlemen's agreements, which an unscrupulous government can break. So, should the UK have a codified constitution? We want to know what you think. Leave your comments below, and to find out more, visit Unlock Democracy's Resources Hub.